Welcome back to NewsX World. I'm Joshua Barnes. Let's first start with our headlines. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Ukrainians will not give their land to occupiers, following US President Donald Trump's hint at territorial concessions to end the war. Zelensky adds that any solution without Ukraine would be against peace, as Trump announces talks with Putin in Alaska. It comes as Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke with leaders from China, India and 3 ex-Soviet states about his communications with the United States over the Ukraine war. Trump's administration have placed 50% tariffs on India over the purchase of Russian oil. Threats have been made for further tariffs. India's Air Force chief says the country shot down 5 Pakistani fighter jets and another military aircraft during clashes in May after the Pahalgam terror attack. Most were downed using Russian-made S-400 missiles, with electronic tracking data confirming the strikes. Thousands have gathered in Nagasaki to mark the 80th anniversary of the atomic bombing, as the regional mayor warns that current global conflicts risk triggering another nuclear conflict. On this day in 1945, the United States dropped the 10,000-pound plutonium bomb, killing tens of thousands of people. Syria will not participate in planned talks with the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces in Paris, that according to Syria's state news agency. The government source cited a previous forum organised by the US-backed SDF, calling it a violation of an agreed-upon accord. UN Chief Antonio Guterres on Friday criticised Israel's plan to take control of Gaza City, calling it a dangerous escalation that would force Palestinians from their homes. Benjamin Netanyahu says his military is going to free Gaza from Hamas. Azerbaijan and Armenia signed a US-brokered peace deal during a meeting with President Donald Trump, aiming to boost economic ties and move towards full normalization after decades of conflict. The deal marks the first resolution of the conflict since the Cold War. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has signed into law a bill easing environmental licensing rules, but vetoed dozens of provisions. Nicknamed the Devastation Bill by environmentalists, it weakens environmental controls. 3 Thai soldiers were injured by a landmine while patrolling the border with Cambodia days after the 2 countries agreed to a ceasefire. 1 soldier lost a foot and 2 others were injured in the incident near Sisaket and Preah Vihear provinces.